Hey guys, I hope you're all well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and a highly requested video. I've already kind of done this, but I thought it'd be fun to do an updated one, and it's my house tour. So I'm just currently walking to the front door. We actually spring cleaned the house the other day. It's still messy because we are messy people, but it's like the cleanest and tidiest it's been in ages, so perfect timing. So you come in the front door to like this little area of mat. We've got nothing here. Jack painted all this the other day, nice and white. Coat rack there, that was there when we got here. Haven't decided what to do with this. Maybe we need to put some artwork up here, make it a little gallery wall would be cute, and get rid of this. So then we're going through and all of this is tiled. It was like that when we got here. This wall colour was like this. I hate this wall. It's got like bumps. Can you see? It's like a really old wall and it's like all bubbly. But if we do, apparently if you touch it, then underneath it will be like, it basically, we'd have to pay to get it replastered. So we don't know what we're doing about that. So then come into the lounge, and again, all stone flooring, and I really actually like it, even though it's not what I would have chosen. Then this is the living room. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram on my home account, you should. I'll put it here. So I've got this white sofa. Loads of people always ask me about the white sofa. It's from IKEA. It's called the Grand Lid. I'll link everything I talk about in the description below, so don't worry about trying to find out how that is written or typed or whatever. It's from IKEA. You can wash the sofa cushions, so it's ideal if you've got a dog like us. This table is like my pride and joy. It was £50 off eBay. I found what the material, I've actually found one on eBay as well that someone makes them, so there's multiple, and I'll link that. It's like the same size too, but I basically found out what the material was on Pinterest and stuff because I'd seen them and loved them, and then I literally searched eBay all the time, and then I found it, and they'd put a horrible glass top on it and photographed it really badly, but I just could see because I knew the material. So that's the thing, find the material or whatever you want and then just keep searching on eBay. I've got another example of that in a minute. Rug is next, and I just think that it kind of brings all the neutrals together. That chair's from Zara Home. We've got this big light which I was going to get rid of, but I quite like it the way it goes over, and I was going to get one that was like this lampshade, but then I don't know because it would look weird with the two. And I love this. This is huge. And we also changed all the fixtures and fittings to black because I think they look nice. The beam, we've got our prints here from Decor. I did have a code, but I think it's run out now. But they were only like £5 each anyway. Our curtains are from Zara Home, and I don't know where the curtain pole's from. It's like the curtain pole store or something, but Dunelm have one the same, so I'll link that. So many people ask me about this. It's only from H&M Home, but I got it like 2 years ago, but I'll link an alternative. TV, got that on Amazon. This is a wedding gift from Brand Alley. This, I think we got this from Ascot. Oh yeah. And then baskets from TK Maxx. Actually got that for our wedding to put blankets in because it's winter for people going outside, and I just love it in here. Got some little boxes. I'm not going to talk about where everything's from because this video is going to be so long, but I'll just link everything below. Oh, and then this big mirror which I love. Then we've got my little shelves here, and I've got all of them in here, lots of stuff. I'll link everything featured in the shelves too. I love coffee table books, like these really nice big neutral ones. I spent like £200–300 on coffee table books for in here but they are gorgeous books, and I've got all home ones. This was a gift, wedding gift for my sister. Got some magazines there. More books up there, so yeah, that's meant to be like that. And then this guy, I again was sure that I really wanted a bust, and I couldn't find them anywhere that weren't like £1,000 or something ridiculous. And then I found this guy and a girl, which is upstairs, as a lot for £80 at a local auction. So it was like £40, which is amazing. Then come into the kitchen. Well, we always have a recycling bag there, but normally we don't have the washing basket there, but we just brought it down to do all the washing. And our cupboards, so the kitchen, our washer's in there and our dryer's in there. So our kitchen, actually, we're so lucky that we moved into it like this, and we haven't really touched it since. That table is my other eBay find. Jack actually found that. It was £190 for the table, and he just did it on the eBay local search, and you can get things for really cheap on there, because usually it's heavy things like that people don't want to, like, it's hard for people to get them. So I think that's why I got the other table cheap too, because it was collection only. So it was amazing, amazing bargain. And then these chairs are just from Amazon. As I said, I'll link everything below. Got my little list going on, my little cream egg wrapper. This is what I was doing before I decided to film this. And then I've got another bench there, and that is just from IKEA, but I put a little rug on it to cover it up, but the rug has gone a bit gross. But yeah, I think we'll probably eventually get a nice rustic bench to go with the table, but we're kind of putting off the kitchen at the moment. And then again, we moved into the most amazing oven, range oven, and it's a little print by a local artist who's actually friends with my husband. Love that, it's really cool. Lots of IKEA planters. These are all from IKEA, and so are most of the plants too. Some of them are gifts, but I love these terracotta pots. I want to get to fill this with, obviously I've got the pots, but I just need to get some plants. It's really nice and big, and we've got these big bifold doors that open up. Our garden looks hideous because someone actually tried to break in. They climbed over the back here and knocked all of these off and broke them. So Jack has taken the rest off and filled it with expanding foam, and when he gets a chance, when we can go out again to the shops, he's gonna redo those and heighten it. And then we had like a little step up there. I don't know what it was for, but he's taken that out because obviously we don't want people to have the option to like have a little helping hand. So then we'll go back through. Then we come in here and we've got this little downstairs toilet, and I really don't like this bathroom. When I look at it, there's nothing offensive about it, and the tiles are quite nice, but I just feel like it's a bit much in this small room. And I said to Jack, I'd really love to paint these black, so you can get some tile paint, get a really nice mirror there, change the lampshade, and then put a nice piece of art there. And I feel like this would look really nice. So, but it's just a small little downstairs toilet. And then we come around here and there's another door to the outside. This is the original back door because that's an extension. I've got lots of sheds. And then you come up here to the first floor. We've got this little feature thing here. That is actually quite a big cupboard, and it doesn't look that big, but I think it goes back quite far. Not like massively, but far enough. And I want to paint that black and like make a feature out of it, put some nice art in there, some nice handles. Definitely want to change this floor too. Then we come into the the bedroom. So this floor is new. You will have seen it being laid in my closet makeover, which I'll link if you haven't seen it. This rug literally sheds so much. It's always like I hoovered yesterday or the day before. It's crazy. So, but this rug is also the highlight of my life. I love it so much. It took me so long to find a good big rug, and I'm obsessed. And then these curtains are like blackout curtains, but they're still really nice, kind of almost like a linen-y effect, but not. Then we've got these wall lights. I don't like them. I don't really want gold in this room because I find it a bit too cutesy with the bed frame, and I'm trying to get away from that. So I want Jack to paint them black. I can't do it because of my chest. I'm just trying to persuade him. And then we've got some bedside tables that are coming this week. I might do a homeware haul actually. The bed is the light of my life. I will link it below because it does sometimes come back in stock, but it is sold out at the moment. So I'll also link an alternative that I've found, which is half the price, if not less, and also actually in stock, which is the main point. The bedding is linen bedding. We actually had a bed on our honeymoon, which was linen bedding, and it was honestly the most comfortable bed in the world. We had such a good night's sleep that we vowed that as soon as we got home we would have linen bedding, which we did. And then these cushions are from Marks & Spencer's ages and ages ago, but I will link them below because they do still have them. And they actually come with the inners, which is really handy. Then what else? That area, this is going. It's just keeping some of our bits in the moment, but Jack's going to make that a built-in wardrobe. And then we have this amazing mirror, which I'm obsessed with. That is also sold out, but I will link it because, again, it's something that comes back into stock quite regularly. You just have to get it. I pre-ordered mine when it was like not in stock, but in stock, if you know what I mean. Like, you can't even pre-order at the moment. I had to wait a month and a half for it to come, but it was so worth it. But I have found one online that is, so this is like metal, and I found one online that's wood, I think, and it's a bit thicker, but it's cheaper. It's £125. That one was £350, I think, around. And they also do it in different sizes. There's like a real nice floor length one too. Then we've got a little cupboard under here, which is like a mess at the moment. That's actually tidied up compared to what it normally is. But it's just got all my beauty products in that are new and I haven't used yet. And I really need to sort that out. And then we come across to this room, which is my like closet room, and I won't go into too much detail because I've literally just shared it, but we've got my Pax wardrobe system, and I'm going to do a wardrobe tour too, which will go into detail about that because I don't want the whole video to be about that. That is like a little shelving unit for our old thing. I need to figure out what to do with that. Also need to get some stuff to put up there, some little baskets that fit so that I can not have this mess. And as you can see, I really like these lampshades because they're in the bedroom and they're downstairs and they're in here. And then we've got our my little rail, which is all my new in bits, or what I'm filming at the moment, my tripod. This mirror, which I don't know how I feel about it anymore, actually. I'm not sure whether to get rid of it, or I was thinking of doing that expandy foamy thing, but I think Jack hates that even more than he hates this. This chair is from H&M, sold out, but again, comes back in stock regularly, so I'll link it, and I'll link an alternative that's available now. My Desenio prints, which I love. And then we've got our bathroom in here. So this is like the main bathroom, which is kind of annoying that it's off here, but it doesn't really bother us. But if we do change this into a guest room or something eventually, then it will be annoying. And we haven't done this up yet, but this is our next room that we're planning to do up when everything is back to normal. And we've also changed all the light switches to these like nickel ones. This is actually a mistake. Jack was meant to get the matte black ones, but he got these and then styled it out and made out that it wasn't a mistake. And these were what we had in the house everywhere before, which are awful, so we are going to replace them all with those other light switches eventually. And then we come up, more hideous carpet. We come to the top floor, got another one of these mirrors. I just really liked them when I got them. They're actually from Pound Stretcher. I do still really like them, but I just don't know if they go with my vibe anymore. But we'll see. I might just keep them for the time being. But this was actually from Pound Stretcher, which doesn't have a website, but I found one identical on Wayfair for the same price, so I'll link that below. It's like £90. And then we've got this little cubby here, which we've just got a chair in at the moment, one from downstairs. And we've got this roof. I'm not going to show you the roof terrace. We've got like a little roof terrace, but I'm not showing you it because it will be quite clear where I live then. But we've got a really nice roof terrace, which we're very grateful for. Then we've got this little bathroom, which was filled probably last time you saw with all my clothes. But now we've got all like linens in there and these are just some homey bits that don't really want anymore, but I don't want to get rid of them until after we've done the whole house up. Then this is the bathroom. So this is I'm not a fan, but we're going to do this up again. I really hate that light. It's just so, like, I don't know, it feels like a prison cell. So not a fan of this room, but again, we don't really use this. We don't have showers and stuff in here, so it's just hopefully we'll make this a really nice shower room when we do the bathroom up. Then this is Jack's little office. He's tidied it up for you guys. Thanks for tidying it up. Oh, did you not? No. What? Had you tidied it up already? It looks tidy compared to last time. So he actually ripped the carpet up one day of madness in the lockdown and painted the floor white, and it's just the chipboard that was underneath, but I think it looks good. And then he stole my old French Connection rug, and it looks really good in here too on the white floor. and he's got all his stuff lined up, but it's not going to be in here forever because he's going to have his wardrobe downstairs. And then that's another chair stolen from downstairs. We had so many chairs around the dining table before, and he's got his little desk there, which he got from, I think that's from an auction too, and he got it for like £10 or something ridiculous. And then this trunk, he loves a vintage find, so that trunk is from a charity shop or an auction. Was it a charity shop or an auction? He can't remember.
I can remember.
You can remember, what is it? Auction?
No, we got it from...
Oh yeah, we got it from like a vintage market stall type thing. It's like an indoor market. And then he's got this typewriter too, which I'm not allowed to touch because I'm clumsy. And then these prints we're going to hang up, and we got them from the Australian art museum when we were there. Then when you come into here, this is going to be the spare room, but at the moment it's just got all of my stuff laid out that I'm going to sell. So this is kind of the dumping room, or it was, but we've tried to make it more organised with my old rails in there. I've hung up all the clothes and like folded some, and then just like laid bits out. As you can see, I've got a lot to sell. I normally sell on eBay quite often. I've got a little skylight, but yes, eventually I don't know where all my stuff will get dumped, up the loft I guess, but this will be a guest room. And I think I said to Jack about doing this in here with the floor, because I think it's a really cheap and nice effective way of lightening and opening up the room. So that is the house tour complete. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I feel like I was quite thorough with it. So yeah, I'd love to hear if there's any other videos that you guys want to see from me, and if you've got any recommendations of the things that I was talking about that I want or I'm looking for the house, and I'll try and keep you guys updated. But there are other home videos if you want to see, like my closet update and stuff, so make sure you check those out, and I will see you next time. Bye.